Hey guys, it is Margaret with Texas Gal Treasures, and today I am going to do a walkthrough of how I go about creating a shirt and uploading it to merch. And honestly, I'm just sort of flying by the seat of my pants on this one because I just wanted to show you reality of it, and you know, if anyone comes to hang out and ask questions along the way, that would be awesome. My sister and I are planning on doing a live, I don't know if we're going to do it live or not, but we're going to have a Q&A where she is asking questions because she's been recently approved for merch, and I've been helping her get some designs up, but I really want, you know, and I know she does too, want to be able to take off with this on her own. But just like me, when I started out, I didn't have any design background, and so I had to kind of cobble together what would work. And so far, I've been pretty successful. I can pull up, if you're new or you're just catching this as a one-off, let me share with you my numbers and show kind of how I've grown over my progress with merch. Again, this is going to be kind of a loosey-goosey format, so if you're looking for something step 1, step 2, step 3, I have got other videos like that, but this is just a hangout, and let's just see where it takes us, right? Okay, so I got into merch. I applied 2015 and was approved probably late 2015, but I didn't have my first sale on merch until January of 2016. Hey, Janet and City Picker, I've got, you know, if you're not watching live and you're coming by later and you're interested, because I may be doing more of these, make sure you hit subscribe and then hit those little, hit the little bell so you're notified when I go live. Janet says, thanks for the start to finish. I have notes all over the place. Okay, hey everybody. Hi, City Picker and Lydia, Thrifty Gator, Melissa. Yes. Okay, here we go. I have like an hour, so hopefully we can get this done in an hour. But again, let me flip through my numbers, because if you're new here and you're like, why should I listen to you, Margaret? Well, maybe you should, maybe you shouldn't, who knows. I don't use, as of this moment, I don't use Illustrator or Photoshop or anything like that because it's daunting for me. I did just get a new laptop, so I'm excited that I'm going to be learning it, and hopefully what I'll be doing is making videos and learning. We'll learn it together, because like I've said, I think I did one video with my husband, and he's a graphic designer and stuff like that, so it just whooshed right over my head, I think because he just forgot what it was like to be a beginner. But anyway, here's my numbers starting with last year, so you can see how it grew, and just so you know that I'm not just talking out of my backside. I mean, I could have made these numbers up, but that would be just weird, right? Anyway, so back in January 2016, I sold one shirt. And then, so here, this is when they started off when you were on the 25 tier. So I started off and I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, $7. But again, I'm always grateful. I'm like, that's $7 I didn't have before. Now I can go have lunch at Subway, right? I mean, you've got to come at it with that kind of mindset, especially in the beginning when you're not making a ton of money. Like, but I've seen a lot of people getting frustrated fast. You know, I've been in the for a month and I've only sold like 2 shirts. I'm like, that's awesome. That's more than I did my first month, you know? So it takes time. But some people are really awesome and they just like take off and go with it. And that's awesome too. But if you're patient and you work at it, you can get better. So in February, I sold 7 shirts for a profit of $52. And in March, it was 4 shirts for $23. Donna says, what does the 35 tier mean? I don't know if there is a 35 tier. I was at 25. Did I say 35? I misspeak all the time. Sometimes I watch back and I'm like, wow, I can't believe I said that. 25 tier means, okay, hang on. I'll come back and answer that, Donna. In April, I sold 15 shirts. And right around this time in May, once you sell 100, once you've sold 25 shirts, for that tier, they moved you up to the next level. So then I was moved up to the 100 tier. And so I was able to sell more shirts. And so right around this time in May, June, July, I started really trying to improve my game, as they say, because I saw some people making really good money, thousands a month. And so from there, I started taking it more seriously. And in September, my payout was $600. And so anyway, that was 2016. So 2017, this is this year. my profits went down from December because it was the fourth quarter, I think, but that's okay. And then last month, March, I was at over 1,000, and then this month, so I plug in my numbers every day, so I see how many shirts I sell every day, what my profit is for the day, and then so as of the 23rd, I'm already at $1,000 for the month of May, which is really awesome. So it's improving. Okay. So if you're here, if you're here, like, what are you even talking about, Margaret? And I do have a kind of a funny story I'll tell. So when you are approved for merch by Amazon, if you haven't seen, they've changed their whole front page and everything too. So I think they're stepping up their game too. When you're first approved, it used to be when you first got in, you were able to upload 25 shirts. And then once you sold 25 shirts, you were moved up to the 100 tier. And this was back when you could upload as many shirts as you wanted a day, which was really incredible now looking back. But now it is, you go in on the level 10, so you can upload 10 shirts. Only now they have a limit where you can only upload 1 or 2 a day, depending on the tier, or 5 or 10. Or I'm at now at the 2,000 tier, where I can have 2,000 shirts up, but I can only upload 30 shirts a day only. And so for a while I was really trying to get those 30 shirts up a day, but I get not anymore. So I'm trying to get a little more quality. 10, 15 a day is probably where I'm going. So let me jump back in the chat and see if I'm missing any questions, and say hello. Hello, Mary Lou and Meredith. Haven't used merch. Okay. And then if you've been approved, get something up there. Even if it's just like, get something going up there, because if you haven't uploaded something and they put it on their new terms of service, if you haven't uploaded in, let's see, what is it? Do I have it open? I think I do. How many days is it? Yeah, if you haven't uploaded your first product in 120 days, then they pull your account down, like that, inactive accounts. City Picker asks, is merch set up by individual shops? Yes and no. I mean, so like this is my, my merch stuff. I can see it all in my dashboard, but I can set up different brands. Or are you asking, like, is it like Etsy, where you go in and you see my Texas Gal Treasures Etsy shop? It's not like that. You can set it up. Some people are trying to build their brand. So I could technically have put all my shirts under my brand, Texas Gal Treasures. So when you go click on that little brand, you would see all my shirts. But I chose not to do it that way, because the brand field, when you type that in, is searchable. So I try to have it tie into whatever the subject of my shirt is. So I have one more pull to get my item found. Let's see. Let's be happy. I'm waiting to be approved. I'm waiting and waiting. Yes, my husband, he applied in October and he still hasn't gotten in. My sister applied well after him, months after him, and got in pretty quickly. So anyway, but okay, my quick funny story before I get started. So I'm at my son's field day today, and I'm overhearing these two ladies talk. I guess one of the ladies comes over and asks the other about her shirt business. And I'm like, oh, cool. So when they stopped talking, I said, I didn't mean to eavesdrop or anything, but I heard you have a shirt business. And she's like, oh, yeah. I print in town, for companies and businesses and things like that. And she was like, well, I don't have my business card. I would give you one. I was like, well, I said, I do print on demand stuff, just trying to see if she'd even heard of it or had any interest in it. And she was just like, well, if you ever want to like up your game or something, I can't remember exactly how she worded it. So like, well, if you're ever wanting to like not depend on the internet for your business, then, come and check me out. And just like not even a minute later, she stood up and she went and stood by the wall by herself. I was like, this is weird. So I didn't know if I offended her, or I didn't even like say anything about merch, or I just said something like, oh yeah, I've been, designing shirts and putting them on. Anyway, I thought I would make a connection, but anyway. Oh no, Clarence just says his reminders are all cattywampus. Okay, so here I am. All right, so let me show you what all tabs I've opened up. So when I get started, when I get going, these are the things that I've been my go-to for right now. Let me make sure I open the right tab. Here we go. So one of the programs that I've been using is make.merch or -merch. And this is a paid one. I haven't been using it quite as much lately because I'm waiting to find out about, sorry, it keeps jumping around on you. What was it? The way that they're doing the copycats now, where they're checking things out, because a lot of their images, they're their own, they're okay to use. And this, I think, it's okay as long as you have changed it up and made it your own. So anyway, Janet says that's hilarious. Leave it to a petty Texas girl to leave you in stand alone because they disagree. Yeah, it was weird. I was just like, I didn't think I said anything offensive, but maybe I don't know. I have no idea. Definitely hard to make connections in the outside world. That's true. Hi, Turtle Trader. Okay, bye, Mary Lou. Anyway, so that's what I go to first. Here, let me get back to that. Sorry. Again, I said this is going to be loosey-goosey. So these are the different things I'm using. Okay, so I'm using Make Merch, and sometimes I'll start something in Make Merch and then take it over and play around with it in another place. And then another place that we've been looking at is called Place It. And for now, this part of it is free t-shirt and poster design template for now. So it might end up becoming paid later. And these are templates, and I would say, again, be careful with some of the fonts. There was one that I created, and I mean, it says on there, like, if you are, subscribed to them, you made it there, then it should be okay to use. Keep checking with their terms of service because anything can change at any time. But for now, there was one that I made, and I went and looked at the font that I used, and it was a paid font. So I went ahead and just paid for the font just to cover myself. I mean, it was like $15 or something like that, which is fine. And I've already sold 2 of the shirts that I made using that. So it was, it's no big deal. It's a business expense, right? So I'll show that. Let's see. And so we'll play around with that for just a minute. And I have opened up a couple tabs. And then some of the places I get images is Open Clip Art, which is a public domain. Again, be careful. Sometimes things are not, like I've seen a picture of Nemo in there or whatever, like stylized. It's still Disney, right? And then I also have a subscription to Graphic Stock. Oopsie, I pulled out the wrong thing. There we go. I also have a subscription to Graphic Stock, which is another place that I go to get images. Uh-oh, that's not the one I wanted to grab. Hang on. And then sometimes, this is a place that I use. I use Clipping Magic. Sometimes I'll find an image. Let's say I'm on Graphic Stock and I want a picture of a pig or whatever. Come on, internet. So let's say I want a picture of a pig, right? Let's say I wanted this pig. I don't, but let's say I just wanted the pig and not all the stuff behind it. And I don't. Again, I know if I knew Photoshop, I could do this in Photoshop, but I don't yet. So because I just don't. So what I do is I take it to Clipping Magic, and I'm able to. And this is in Clipping Magic you have to pay for. I'm able to isolate the pig and take out the oval background and just use the image that's there. So I've done that for some images as well. And again, I know if I was using Photoshop and Illustrator, I would be able to do that, but I don't. So, or not yet. So that's just what I use. Okay, so those are my go-to. And then PicMonkey, which I also didn't pull up. So let me pull that up. PicMonkey. All right, so I'm just going to screen share and we'll just go with it. I had an idea, and this is what I do sometimes. I just go and I start poking around in the graphics, or I'll start poking around on Place It. So I was looking at Place It, and they have a new see if you click free t-shirt poster templates. I was poking around and I saw this template with the ladybug, right? So I was like, oh, that'd be kind of cute to do something with. And this is Anna's baby shower. It's a boy. But I generally, what I'll do is I'll change the graphics to black. I change usually everything to black, because then when I put it in PicMonkey, I can change the color to whatever I want. So no background. Oh, if I go too fast, sorry guys. So on this part where it says background, if you click the ones with all the little dots to make it look like this, that means it'll be transparent. So let me leave it as a color now so we can kind of see what we're doing. So let's say I've got this, and I don't want it to say Anna's baby shower, it's a boy. I want it to say something else. Let's think. I thought I had an idea and it left my head. Oh well, this happens. Let's say we could say something about bugs. We could say something about ladybugs. We could say something about gardening. I'm just trying to think what all goes with the Clearance Ninja says this is the 301 class, not the 101 class. Uh-oh, am I going too fast? Shoot. Let's see. Any day. Oh, any day is not one word. Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay. I was thinking something to do with gardening. Sorry, I got quiet. Yeah. See, I should have come with a better idea. I thought I'll just do it like I do it at home. Like, no, and that doesn't look good either, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay, well, anyway, I like the template. Did I get a message? Oh, I did, Turtle Train, and I forgot to message back. I'm so sorry. I did. I'll have to get back with you. Okay, so some of the other, I'm gonna leave this tab here, and then I'm gonna think about it and come back to it. So there are other templates here, and sometimes what I'll do is just look around at the different. Where's one that I like a lot? This is one that I use a lot. The circle template, where I can just kind of go in, and sometimes I get the template and I'll change out the words. Well, obviously I'll change out the words. Oh my gosh, guys. It's not me, it's you. That's a sweet sentiment, isn't it? Oh dear, throw ideas at me, y'all. It's a lot easier when I'm sitting here doing it by myself, and then suddenly when I'm in front of people, I can't do it. Let me see, let's see. Father's Day's coming up. I don't have really any Father's Day shirts out there. Here's something, here's a guy. But then you can't really see the words. I don't like the words on top of the image like that, personally. Yeah. So there's this one. Again, I'm not sure I like the words around it, but I'm wondering if I could use the graphic and take it over to PicMonkey to change it up some. I'm trying to get an idea here. I like the star though. That's kind of cool. Dear, oh dear, I don't want to have to stop. Let's not give it up here. Here we go. Maybe we could do something with this one. These feet remind me of what? Running, hiking, birding. I did sell one of those birding shirts that we did that one time. Well, this is going to teach me a good lesson, isn't it? Come in with an idea, because then I freeze up. It's not such a big deal when I'm by myself. Let's think. Super fun, you guys. Sorry. I just closed up my tab. All right, you know what? Okay, what would I do if I got stuck? Let's go look for some ideas. Google.com to the rescue. Let's see. Hiking puns. How about that? So that's what I would do. Nice hiking puns. Let's take a look at images. Hopefully nothing X-rated pops up. What does this one say? It's more fun when mom leaves leaves behind. Okay. Going around in circles. Yeah. If you get lost in the woods, stay where you are. I don't know. May the forest be with you. That's cute. Terrible puns. Let me see. What is this one? I like your style. Ha ha ha. All right. Let's see. How do you know what people are looking for rather than what you sell? Of course. Yeah, I mean, I just kind of go, I don't go look at merch for my ideas because I don't want to accidentally take an idea, you know what I mean? How about this? So, no, that's the wrong hiking. I don't think I like this. No, and it won't even fit. Oh, gracious. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. Yep, this one may be one for the one for the books. How about that? We'll just do hiking makes me happy if it'll fit. There we go. Hiking makes me happy. So then this is just, I'll make them all black like so. Turn everything black. Wearing this hiking shirt is my way of exercising. This shirt is blank because I ran out of ideas. Thanks, guys. So let's say I just did hiking makes me happy. Then I would put this here and make it transparent. Then I would, oh, look. Oh, gosh, please say it's going to, I didn't sign in. I'm here, yes. Hi, Dr. Doodle Doo. I already have an account. Sign me in, you. Trust me, you haven't missed anything. We've been sitting here trying to figure out ideas. Here we go. That's kind of weird though. Take me to the woods. What do you think? Let's go with it. Come on. My son came up with a shirt. Well, he told me to make a shirt that says I love poop, and I was like, no way. And he convinced me, like, no, Mom, make this shirt. I love poop. So like, fine, but I'm not buying it for you. And I made the shirt and someone bought it. Okay, so look. Okay, so I like this. Okay, maybe take me to the woods is okay. So let's say I'm going to take this, take me to the woods. Start with the market demand, design what they want. This is true. Awesome. Okay, so I've got my 2 shirts that I have here. Download that one, download that one. Cool. But now let's say I want to put some woods behind this. So maybe I'll come over to make merch and I'll see. I think they've got a forest. If not, I'll go look at some of the other ones that my open clip art, or let's see if Make Merch has any woods. I haven't been on in a little bit, so they might have. So open clip art's kind of fun just to get in here. And not open clip art, but Make Merch is fun. My kids can use it. I know, right? It's a little bit creepy. Let's hit the trail. That's a good one, Turtle. Can I use that? If you're not on Make Merch, I'm going to use that. Let's hit the trail. Where did they go? Did I close it out? Watch me. I've closed it out. Da da da. Here we go. Let's hit the trails. There we go. That's good. Let's see. Evan's okay. 2 left feet, but going places. That's cute. Okay, that's a good idea too. All right, let me. Oh, sorry, Turtle. Okay, maybe I should leave it for you. Okay, so anyway, yeah, like I say, I like coming to Make Merch. My kids can get on here too and design shirts and things. So I'm going to see if I see any kind of like a forest. If not, I'm going to go over and look on graphic stock and open clip art. And we'll go with one of those. I don't see what I'm looking for. I'm looking for like a forest that I can put in the background. I know there's like a forest filter, but that's not really what I want to do. So let me come over here to open clip art and do forest or woods. forest. Now that's a maybe. I'm opening it up in another tab. So when I see one that I think is like a maybe, I'll just kind of open it in another tab. This one's kind of cute. I know it's boxy, but that's what I can fix in graphic stuff. Clipping Magic. I misspeak all the time, y'all. Sorry. So these ones are like photographs. I don't want photographs. However, Joe showed how to turn those into images. And the little thing that he did, that's just trees. I don't want just trees. All right, this is what I do, seriously. I'm looking for some woods. And I'm not singing as much as I normally do because you're here. And I embarrass myself enough with you guys probably. I guess I could make a forest if I was so inclined. And then most of these, like I say, most of these, it's more like a landscape. I'll put it to the side just in case. Most of these are, my brain is just in the public domain, but you still want to double check. You still want to make sure with what you do. Oh, that's pretty. That's also pretty. I am looking. Those trees all look the same. Talk amongst yourselves. It's cool. Okay, I think we're running out of. Let me jump to the end and see if it changes. Let's hit. Oh my gosh. Can you see all my windows open up there? I have a lot of windows. Margaret, hypothetically, if you fill up all your slots, how long do you let a shirt sit without selling before you replace it? Well, as I'm on this, if I was on the 10 tier, I would say, gosh, maybe a couple weeks. Because I would want to really try to hit things that were more trending or like get more, gosh, my brain, cast a wider net, you know what I mean? To make sure I'm getting more things seen by people. So if I had all my slots filled up, I would be pulling down things because some of my shirts I have multiples of like different color variations and things like that. So I would pull down some of those. So, I never did search woods. Let me search for woods real fast. That's just wood grain. That's not exactly what I need. Nope. Okay, let's jump forward and see if I see anything different. I have all these windows open here and then your windows are open there. Uh-oh. All right, so I'm not seeing, okay, I'm going back over to graphic stock and I'm going to type in woods. Can you see how many hits a shirt has gotten? No. You can see the ranking, which will tell you, kind of like if you do FBA, you can see the ranking of the shirt to see if it's been sold, or if it's got a lower rank, then you know it's sold more frequently. Sometimes if there's no rank, then it's not sold or it's really new. Okay, apparently if I type in woods, I'm getting woods. So let's do forest. Let's do forest. And then on here, you can select vector and things like that. Ba-da-dum. Yeah, that's another option. I just don't have that kind of time. I mean, I've done a few other print-on-demands, and like I have one sale on Teespring and one sale last month and one sale this month on Teespring, and just I'm like, it's not worth my time right now. I'd rather focus on getting my spots filled up on Amazon. Yeah. Okay, I'm jumping to illustrations. First, I try to look through vectors, but sometimes it takes, there's a lot. Okay, I'm looking at illustrations, right? No, this is all images. It says that I'm looking at illustrations, but clearly it is telling me a falsehood. All right, let's just go with it. Scrolling down, you are not an illustration. Okay, but we're going to slide you to the side because you're a maybe. And, oh, you're kind of a maybe too. Okay, cool. Those are no, I don't think so. And to me, it's like, oh, okay, it's okay if it's got more stuff going on in the background. Look how funny these are. That's kind of fun. Because I can knock it out using clipping magic. Load more. I'm trying not to stress out that I'm not quickly coming up with ideas and things, because normally, yeah, I don't like keeping you waiting, but this is real, right? This is just what I do. I wonder if I typed in hiking, if it would give me some kind of forest. Hello, Twin Red Dragons Brewery. Evan says, yeah, he's got his 10 spots filled and trying to, and see if I was at 10, then I might upload those onto another print on demand site as well. I think because I'm at the level, I think because I'm at the tier I'm at, it would take me so long, right? But it would be easier to start as a, you know, if you're on a lower tier, just to go with it. All right, you're just watching me scroll through images. I'm going to type in hiking and see if I see, but I'm looking for a woods or a forest image. Yeah. Nope, I don't need hiking shoes. Nope, 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 nope. All right, let's go see what I've got open and see if we can work with something here. There's those trees, which I'm not in love with. There's those trees. Those are a maybe. Okay, let's see, where do they get them? Usually they'll say where they got it from, but I don't see it here. Okay, so I'm going down. So I'm saving that image out. Do I like this one? Meh, not so much, not as much. Those trees are just kind of all separated. That lake is okay. I'm looking. Oh, and those I just liked. And that's a maybe. That one's good. Okay, how about this one? Okay, so I'm going to download this one and make sure I didn't see another one I liked better. Okay, so I've got this one, spring sale, all of that good stuff, but that's okay because I'm going to come over to Clipping Magic and just get what I want out of it. I'm going to take what I want and I'm going to leave the rest in the dust. So I'm going to move this to my desktop so I can find it easier. Just because. Can you guys even see what I'm doing? Okay. I just don't know if those images are free to use. You know what I mean? You're recommending I go to a forestry website and take their pictures, but I'm not certain that that would be okay. Okay, so I am going to come through, and with my, this is on Clipping Magic. Can y'all see what I'm doing here? I can't see if I, where am I? Okay, yeah, you can see. So with Clipping Magic, I'm going to come through with my green dot, and it's going to select the things that I want to keep. Oh my gosh, a lot of the background is kind of similar to the foreground, but that's okay. We're going to see if it works. And we're going to try to knock out the background. I'm zooming in and out so that I can kind of keep the woods. And I want this tree in the background because it's kind of hazy. I like that. Okay, we'll see how it goes. This may be a disaster, but I'm trying. I'm going with it. Okay, let's see what it does. If it recognizes all of these little, nope, I did the wrong one. If I click on the red button, then I click outside, it's supposed to save what I want and knock out all the rest. So it's kind of working. I'm gonna have to clean up a little bit. There's a little bit down there. There's a little bit over here. Come on. Okay, that's good. So now I'm going to come back with my green and let this know I want this tree too. Can it give me this tree too? Do I ever use public domain? I'm not sure if you're asking me. Yeah, I looked on Clipping Magic. So we'll see. And this may be a total disaster. And of course I picked the trees that are the hardest ones to clip out, but that's cool. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't win on it. Okay. Doop. I may have to just say bye to these background trees because they're too light. I really like them though. Boy, we'll just see how this goes. Yeah, okay, that might work. I'm going to take out these trees over here. And I'm going to try to keep the rest of this black, dark green tree. You and you, and I want you up here too. Okay. And if you're a designer and you're laughing at me, that's fine. You just laugh. I don't mind. It's fine. We'll all be fine. Awesome. That's good to know. I'll have to check it out. Okay. So anyway, there we go. I'll take that out. I'm sure I'm missing some bits. Yep, I am. Let me miss this right here and get that out. This is probably driving somebody crazy. That's okay. Okay. That's just what I do. So, and normally I'm doing it by myself, so I don't have to worry about if anyone's making fun of me. Doop, doop, doop. There. Okay. Sometimes it's way quicker, sometimes it's not. So, all right. This isn't going as well as I was hoping, but that's okay. We'll just see how it looks. How about that? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and save this part out and see how it looks and see if I can play around with that. Alrighty. Well, it doesn't look awesome. But let's pretend. Let's pretend I was going to use it. I think you get what I'm looking for, so I may come back and play with it later. So, any recommendations on a pure mobile site to create shirts? I've used Open Clipboard. Oh, no. Gosh, where's my phone? The Over app. And then I've also used, what's the one? I'm looking at my phone right now. The other one, oh, Word Swag. Yeah. So, okay. Now, let's say I'm going to come back over to PicMonkey. And when I come into PicMonkey, I'm going to select, oops, 8 by 10. Hey, Turtle Trader. Oh, maybe you're saying hi to somebody else. Blank canvas. And I'm going to come down here and select 8 by 10. There we go. So then I'm going to come drop in the images that I did. And again, I am not loving what happened here, but it might work out. We'll see. And I need to also come and add the thing I made over on Place It. Oh, I forgot about those trees. Those might have been happier or easier. Anyway, we may go back and do that one. 1 second, guys. All right, here we go. So let's hit the trails. And I've got this here. And then I can take the image and fade it out. So maybe it'll look okay. And then I can take my eraser tool. So what I did was I have my image selected, and I'm gonna come over, oopsies, clicking eraser over here. And then I'm gonna make it softer. And I'm gonna come and kind of erase around the edges like so. Yeah. Well, there we go. And again, not exactly loving this. Maybe I'll make this part bigger. Dun, 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 dun. Might end up being okay. Might not look too bad. Maybe. And then I'm going to need to erase a little bit more. Around the edges. I may have to try it, come back later and try it with those other trees that are a little more geometric to see if I can make it look a little bit better. Here we go. It's not too bad. There. Okay. So let's see. Ta-da! Purple Lily's like, okay, it's not too bad. Oh my gosh, right? I was thinking, dear me, this is gonna really, really stink. And then if I see in here like, oh, I really don't like this bit of green in there, then I can come fix it. But I think, you know, trees look like trees, right? So let's say I want to see what it looks like on another color shirt. I'm going to click this basic edits and click on canvas color. So then let's say I'm going to put it on a blue shirt, maybe, or a yellow shirt, so I can kind of see. Let's put it on white for right now, or light blue. And then I can take my trees and see if I want to make them back darker. I don't know. What do you think? I think it looks better a little bit faded out. Maybe a little faded out, like that. Okay, so I'm trying to decide if my trees need to be bigger. I'll just leave them for now. Okay, so then I'm gonna hit apply. So I'm gonna save this. Saving. Of course, it's taking, and my little computer, this is why I'm getting a new, or I have a new computer. I haven't started using it yet. Hang on, let me stop my screen share. Because I have a MacBook Air and it's working so hard right now. So I got a MacBook Pro and I haven't set it up yet because my husband got home real late, so we didn't get a chance to set it all up. I'm really excited about it. So, and that's another reason I'm like, oh, now I can probably really work more with the better programs. Okay, let me screen share again because it's done. It's ready for me to save. Okay, so I have it here and trails. So I'm saving that. And I'm going to save it. I save to my desktop. Don't peek. Don't peek. I have other things saved there. Yes, my neck flexor. Okay, so then let's say I want to make it on a black shirt. So I'm going to come back to canvas color and change this to black. But now you can see it doesn't look so good. So apply. But what I'll do is I'm going to change the font. Let's see. I'll change it to white for right now. But you can also see now there are some flaws. Join effort. We work great together, Turtle Trader says. That's right. I see this little green flaw dot, which means that it's going to show up on my other one. So I need to go fix it and resave it. So what I want to do when that happens, because I missed it, is I'm going to select the hang on. I'm going to select the image that has the trees in it because it's 2 layers right now. And I'm going to hit eraser. And I'm going to come in and I'm going to go erase that little bit. Look how ginormous my eraser is, though. That's not what I want. Make my eraser smaller. And it's not going to erase my words because I have it selected on the trees. So are there any other little bits that I see I want to erase? Maybe that little bit. Okay. There might be other ones in there. Okay, cool. So now I'm going to switch it back and save it out on the black again. Oh my gosh, I clicked the wrong thing. That's okay. There we go. So I'm going to save that, make my canvas color transparent again, and resave it. So I should have done that first. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Oh well. Oh my gosh, here we go again. That's okay. So, how are we doing on time? Oh, good. We pulled it out. Let me close out some of these tabs while we're waiting. That's cool. Closing, closing. Don't close the wrong tab, Margaret. I've done that before. Look at this picture. That's so funny. And I don't need you guys anymore right now. We'll go back and play with that some more later. Still saving. Save, closing out that. Closing out that. But yeah, on Make Merch, my guys can get in there and play around with the clip art and the words and the fonts and things like that. So it's been good for them, you know. And I try to show my guys different ways that they can make money. It's still saving. It's still saving up. Oh, we're gonna get my computer set up today. Okay, it's ready. Here we go. So screen share. Here we go. So I don't remember what I saved it out as. Let's save it as trails. And I'm going to say this one because I'll see the other one. And I might get them mixed up. So, because that's me. I would just get them mixed up. Okay, so now I want to make a light version. So if I wanted to put it on a dark shirt. So here's my black shirt. And I wanted to put it on a dark shirt. But it doesn't, to me, it doesn't look right with it being white like that. So I don't know, maybe a yellow. So here's where I would like play around with like what looks good. Does it look good with like a green? No, because then it's too much green. So maybe like a creamy yellow, like so. Let's hit the trails, maybe a little brighter. There we go. So then I would save it out like this. That's cute. Night hiking. Ooh. Apply. Is that the one you told me, Turtle? I just grabbed one of them. Okay. Oh dear. Here goes. Saving out. Slowly, slowly. Again, I'm sorry if I went fast. I'll do this again, and I'll try to come with some ideas. And again, also just turtle trails. If you have questions, you know, let me know. Or if I did something too fast, because somebody was, I can't remember who it was that was saying that they watched my PicMonkey one, my PicMonkey tutorial, and I still went too fast. So how many people would take the time to show all this? Oh, thanks, Lydia. And I know my way is probably super convoluted, and real designers would be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're doing that. It works for me. So, and again, I know probably if I was learning more and learning better techniques, that my sales would probably increase even more. But as many of you know, I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I volunteer at my kids' schools and this and that. So I can do what I can with the time that I have got to commit to it. So, Bird Studi says, in the past, when you said your designs weren't that good, I didn't know what to think, but these designs are nice. Oh, thanks. This one, let's, okay. Oh, okay. So let me screen share now. It's saved out, or it's saving. And then let's see what time it is. Okay, we've got 20 minutes. Let's see if we can get this bad boy up. So, lights. Oh, it's still big. Trails. Yeah, most of my designs are pretty simple. Oh, you're right, Chantel. I should know better. And I tell my kids that all the time. When my kids like down themselves. Yeah, I'm like, I don't let people talk about my kids like that. The black background with the white lettering looks nice. Oh, cool. Oh, thanks. Thank you so much. Okay, cool. Let me open up. Okay, I'm going to stop my screen share. Okay, and then what I do, which I don't know if I can, maybe I can show you how I do it because it's on my desktop. Because I have a Mac, I changed the size of the image because it doesn't, on PicMonkey, I can't save it out in the right, like the right size, the 4,500 by 5,400. So I have to do it on my desktop under preview, and this is on a Mac. And I know somebody told me how they do it on a PC, but I can't remember. Okay, let's see if I can screen share what I do. So if you have a Mac, and apologies if you don't, I don't know how to do it on a PC, then I'll come up and I hit Tools, Adjust Size. Is it showing you that? I don't think it's showing you that. Well, it pops up and I can change the, see if I pre-recorded it'll show it because I just record my whole screen. So I'm changing the resolution and the height and the width on here. I don't think it showed you. Okay. So there's that. Now I'm going to pull up my, oh, hang on, it's super thinking now. Don't die on me, man. Okay, good. Let me pull up my merch account. and show you my process for uploading. I am not going to show you my merch account. I'm just going to go to create. Okay, so this is what I do. Let me screen share. Again, let's see, can we do it? We have 20 minutes, maybe. So I'm going to click on upload, this one, and then I'm going to do 2 at a time because they're going to have the same design and all that good stuff, same words and whatnot. So while this is uploading, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to click on merch research. Look at my all caps. Still, I thought I took care of that. Merch research. And then I'm also going to pull up trademark, yeah. So here I'm going to type in hiking. And then what did I say? What's on my shirt? Let's hit the trails or something like that. What does it say? I can't even remember. Yeah, let's hit the trails. Okay, so then I'm going to come over to trademark, yeah, and I'm going to say, let's hit the trails and see if that's a trademark term. Nope. Hang on. I don't have an apostrophe in there. Does that count? Let's hit the trails. Nope. Okay. So here, now this is why I don't, when I don't come to merch first because I don't want to, you know, accidentally copy somebody's ideas. So what I'm doing now when I look after the fact is I'm looking for ones that pop up first, ones that have a low sales rank. That means that it's selling. And I open these up in other tabs because then I kind of look to see what kind of keywords they've used. I'm not copying and pasting their keywords, but I am just looking to see if there's terminology maybe that I don't know. Let's see if somebody has my exact shirt. Let's hit the trails. Oh, woohoo! So let's see, trail hiking. Okay, take a hike. So I'm opening these ones too as well. Okay, so have these pulled up? Yes, they have. Okay, so there's that. Save that one out. Sometimes I'll upload them more if I want more colors. I've kind of stopped doing that so much, just waiting to see how things pan out. So I like this heather gray. I generally go with black because that's one that sells for me frequently. I want to do a green. Which green do I like? Maybe a brown. The olive green looks good, but I like having a green. But it doesn't look as good, does it? It doesn't. Purple. I hear purple is a good color right now. Melissa asked if all my shirts are grouped under my account. No. Yeah. I started out that way, and then I realized I didn't want to keep that up. So let's see. One more. Do I want this? No. This? Yeah. Okay. So those are my shirts. I'm going to price it at. I'm going to start it at $17.99 and see how it does. So there's that. So save that one. Come over here. Oopsies, wrong one. Come over here. And now I've got to choose. Let's see. I like to have it on green. Oh my gosh, it doesn't look good. Never mind. Gray kind of looks meh. Meh. And if you notice, like if you click youth and then you try to put it on these ones, or that one especially, it doesn't show up. But if you unselect or deselect youth, boom, there it is. Maybe it just doesn't, they don't have it on that. Ooh, this one doesn't look as good on as many colors. That's okay. I'm going to put it on the heather. Let's see. What other color should I try it on? No. I guess so. I guess so. All right. All right. $17.99. There we go. So I will, my brand name, I'm going to put as hiking shirts, hiking t-shirts. So I try to get t-shirts and then shirts and then tee somewhere in there. So if somebody's, I don't even know if it matters, but I just do. So let's hit the trails. And then here's where I'm writing shirt. Hiker, forest. How about forest hiker shirt? Because that makes more sense. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Forest hiker tee. And I might come put something else in there. Okay, so here's where I go look at other keywords. I'm gonna come and see hiking the trails. You're not gonna get lost with your map. You love adventure, national parks. So he's got some good keywords in there. Not really any keywords at all here. Funny trekking trail shirt. Well, trekking's a good one. So here we go. Let's start with this. Trekking the trails at national parks this summer. This is the perfect trail. I need another word for hiking. Trail something shirt for you. Don't get okay. With your map and compass and family set of, let's see, what do you say? Matching set of shirts, family matching set of camping shirts. You'll never get lost. Okay, so let's go find some other keywords that we were in there. Let's see. Okay, I might come back to that one. Sorry to ask this, but I don't know. When you're selling on merch, are you making it a logo and they put it on their shirts? Oh yeah, they do. So I just upload this, and then whenever someone buys the shirt, Amazon will print it and ship it and everything. So that's it. Yeah. Take a hike, trekking the trails. Okay, so here we go. This shirt is perfect. Wait, this is the perfect trail. Oh, I already said trekking. Never mind. Okay, let's keep looking. Backpacking, hiking, wanderlust. I didn't say something about backpacking. Can I fit that in there? Let's see. This is the perfect trail backpacking shirt for you. Okay. Trek. Yeah. Well, I got trekking in there. I guess I could put trek with this map compass, with your map compass and family matching camping shirts. Aha. Matching set of camping shirts on your next trek outdoors. You try to squish all the keywords in there, but make it make sense, right? So there's that one. Okay. Hiking shirt, altitude. I don't really have a mountain in mind. Blah, 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 blah. Pajamas. Okay. Did I get adventure in there? Maybe. I don't think I did. Backpackers, wild, free. I think I'm okay. I think that looks pretty good. Let me double check and see if there's any other words I really like. Camping, rock climbing. Nope, I don't need those. Outdoor, I've got that. Outdoor, hikers, campers. Okay, got it. So I'm looking down here. I'm looking at the keywords, and then I look up here at their title and their shop name. Do I see anything else? The trail, I've got that. Freshness, crisp mountain air. Nope, I'm good. Mother Nature, I could get that in there maybe. Camping, heartbeat, camping, hiking, camping. And then this one, this was a good one. Hiking, trail, map, blah, 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 blah. Okay, they just got the trail on there, right? Okay, close that out. Did I do this one? I don't think I did this one. Appalachian Trail, outdoors, national parks, I got that in there. And climb the summit. I think we looked at that. Okay, so now that I've got this, what I do is I just copy and paste it onto my other one. And then, let's see. Let's hit the trails. Forest hiker tee. And yeah, do not get lost with matching shirts. So I get all my kids in blue shirts, and they're in the same shirt. So if they get lost in the woods, I know they're wearing a blue shirt and I can find them. Or if they get lost, I can tell the forest men, we're all wearing this shirt, right? Let's hit the trails, forest hiker tee, hike in the woods. Oh, that doesn't fit. Woods. How about woods hike? There we go. T. So then I'm gonna, you should put a compass on there. Oh, maybe I should. Yeah, that's a good idea. I could throw that on there. Let's see. You were doing 30 shirts a day, doing designs and all of this too. Yeah, I know. Well, and then the thing is, like, so, like I might have ended up doing 4 like this if the design looked good on more colors. Usually the light on the dark. Sometimes I would upload it twice to get you know, all the colors up there. But again, I haven't been doing it quite as much. Sign in, sign in. Yes, it's me. And then when I get here, I'm going to sell. Are you knocking? Maybe not. Okay. And sell. Submit. Okay. Okay. Ta-da! We did it! Oh no, close that out. Ta-da! Okay, so those are 2 of my shirts up for the day. Score. Yeah, and then like, so then Chantel, maybe what I would do was, you know how I made some other ones? We made like the hiking, you know, oh, where did they go? Let me just open them back up because I can't think. So I might have done more camping shirts and just like keep the same words and hang on, because I can't think of what I'm going to say. So I might end up doing let's hit the trails, and then the next one, hiking makes me happy, or take me to the woods. That does sound kind of creepy. You know, I would just change up the wording, and then the image, you know, would stay the same. You know, I would just change the colors up a bit. So I might end up doing, you know, 10 hiking shirts in one day. So I won't have to redo my all of the verbiage, the writing it out and stuff like that. Or if I know I've already done a shirt about pickles, you know, I'm going to make another kind of pickly shirt today, and I've already got all the wording done that I need. I can just change it up a teeny bit, but it's already done, right? Okay. It was kind of bumpy start, but we got there in the end, guys. Thanks for coming and hanging out. If you're watching this later and this is something that you would like, oh yeah, they're giving me some more ideas. Geocaching adventure, good idea, good idea. Yes, no problem. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back and read in just a second. If you are interested, let me know later in the comment section if this is something you'd like to see again. I'll come with a little more preparation. I was like, you know what? Let me just do it like I do it at home. So, okay. Is there a place to easily watch to be able to open and understand how to get on merch? I have a video that's like basically like merch start to finish, like how you apply and what you apply, this, that, and the other. Yeah, so yeah. Anyway, thanks so much, you guys, for coming and hanging out. That's my process. And again, I would just take, you know, and make some more like hiking shirts. I try to focus on one, like when you're listing, if you're a reseller and you're watching this, you know, I might do all like jewelry, you know, earrings in one day, or glasses, or, you know, one type of thing, because then your brain is not having to switch gears for all these different categories and stuff. So yeah, anyway, okay, thanks so much, you guys, and I will talk to you later. Evan says you should do a coaching thread. You know what, and Evan, I have done that for a couple people, 3. I've had 3 people pay me to, you know, they showed me their shirts and I went through and said, this is what, you know, on your design, volunteers tribute. You know, I just, you know, here's what your keywords and your design and ways to tweak them and just kind of ideas like that. So yeah, if you're interested, just shoot me a message and I'm happy to do it and let you know kind of what I charge. Okay, again, thanks so much, you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.